Okay, here we go. Match 2 for today. It's the final round of our Premiership division. This game is the only game today that will have any... Oh, actually, that's not true. This game is the only game that's likely to have a bearing on the finals makeup. Devonport currently in third, Burnie currently in fourth place, but a win to Burnie may see them leapfrog Devonport and get a home final next week. I think there still is the possibility of Launceston losing to Glenorchy and Taroona beating University today, seeing Taroona take first place, but I don't think that's likely to happen for a variety of reasons, including percentages. But this game should be an absolute cracker, and we're away. So the ball comes. Here's Brad Vanderdrift, fresh from playing 2 halves of rugby in the reserves game. But Burnie are going to find it hard today. I think they've got a lot of players out here today who are going to double up. I already see Ali Lamita out there on this run on side. Brett Bentley, both of whom played the entire reserve grade game as well. So it's going to be hard for Burnie. And they've been penalised already.
Small infringement there, but Craig had the arm out, played a nice advantage there, and we'll bring it back for a kick.
And didn't see that a lot in the reserve grade game, but we've kicked for touch and made a some decent metres. And we'll see Devonport with an early attacking line out here. And it looks nice too. Ruben Haney gets up, takes it down. Gold out to Connell Kelly, goes wide. And out they go. Tom Curtis. Boom! Ho-ho! Penny Via with a big hit early. They swing it back though.
That's young Jono. Tommy's not playing today.
Oh, sorry, you're right. And I made that mistake when I walked past Jono Davis earlier, and I thought Tom Curtis has had a haircut. But no, sorry, Jono Davis.
Dropped a few inches and a few pounds.
They actually, there's some similarities in them.
Oh, definitely in the play style. They're both at the ball.
Yeah.
And, yeah, both cracking players.
And away they go. Well caught out there by Jimmy Donald with the ball around his ankles. And, Haney nearly slips through. He gets past the first line of defenders, gives it back to Davis, and they're really close now. Bentley coming over the top there off his feet.
Oh, and Craig's seen that, and he's right in the spot.
And a quick tap here from Crawford, who runs into a wall, rotates, he's almost there. And he's made. Was that a try?
If they called the try, I think he has. Yes, he's...
Interesting. Didn't look like he was anywhere near. He just must have been able to reach out. Try and hit that up on the replay.
He's obviously put that big mid out and put it down. Loves a quick,
here he goes. He rolls back. I thought they had him here. Oh, he's dropped it too. Oh, it's short. I think he lost control of it. I don't know. It was definitely touching the line when Craig Gardner came around to have a look. But I might have caught a little bit of a lost control there. Hard to say. Doesn't matter. Scoreboard says...
All in the celebration, isn't it?
Devonport 7, Burnie 0. Not the start Burnie would have wanted. And a great start, and that'll give Ollie Crawford, he loves to score a try, and that'll put some wind in his sails.
Very adept when he's close to the line, Ollie. He uses his body well, and has proved it once again.
Absolutely. And the kick is high and taken by Sam Tabua. Bustles through. And swings it back Owen Dehaan has a bit of a run, driven back really nicely in the tackle by Lamita. And stolen. Bentley, there he goes. Tries to dish it back. They managed to keep it in play, but Davis manages to score that one, and then it's been stolen again. So back the other way, each way, ripping at either team. And now Bernie with some possession.
Looks like he copped one to the head there on the way down.
And just see Sandy there running a line and not communicating very well with his with Penny Villa on his outside, I think. Run into contact and lost it.
Ball's been lost there, and looks like we'll scrum down.
See the scrum. We've got a couple of other games around the grounds today too. We'll try and bring you these scores. They started a little bit earlier, these matches, all at 3 o'clock. We didn't start ours until about 1:15 because of the earlier match, but Launceston, big lead already, and Taroona, a big lead over University already as well. No scores from the Harlequins versus Hobart game as yet. Oh, be careful there. Nice drive back. Puts him down safely on his backside. And away they go. So Devonport with some more possession. Through they go. And holding up in the middle there. Gets to ground though. Manages to roll that back. Gold looking for something.
He's looking.
Oh, nearly an interception out there as well.
Oh,
Tabua cops a high one.
Bit of a seatbelt there.
And knock-ons both ways. So Devonport will have a shot now at the scrum.
Definitely a physical match already.
Yeah, for sure.
Plenty of bumps, and I'm sure there'll be a few bruises tomorrow.
All right, scrum setting here. Devonport feed. Josh Gold with the ball in his hands. He's got Hudson Connell Kelly, first receiver, with Jimmy Donald playing it inside centre. They go wide, and the big fella coming through there, Luke Spring, running out of outside centre. Gold takes it, looks for a gap, gets past the first defender, pops it back. Oh, boom! Pretty high contact there from Villa.
Looked it.
He's really, I reckon he's hit right high on the shoulder of Davis. Davis is still down in back play, getting up slowly, holding his right shoulder. Penny Villa is an absolute monster. He's a big guy. He's playing out there at probably number 12, I think, wearing the number 30, and he's already causing some damage. Here he comes again. And Devonport getting inside Bernie's 22. Connell Kelly comes in and dishes it off to Gold in the number 10.
Distributing the ball well there.
Absolutely. That really good good structures here from Devonport. It's going around again. Crawford looking wide. Dummies. Straightens up. The only thing we haven't seen yet from Ollie Crawford is his trademark goose step. Reese Araroa, I think, hitting the deck there with the ball. Gold dishing it wide. Spring gets around the outside of Villa nicely, and they dish the ball out. Tavalagi, he's close. Oh, the tackle's good.
But he's kept it in play.
Well done there. I think that's, is that Accusey playing at fullback maybe? And we're going to come all the way back for an earlier penalty.
It's a big mishmash in there. There's lots of people. There's still a Bernie player down on the ground there. Jimmy's just doing the right thing and making sure that he's okay.
Yeah.
Just a little bit worried about his fellow human.
Penny Villa, I think. I'm not sure exactly what happened to him over there. Underneath that one. I don't know how he ended up under there.
seems to be in a bit of distress.
Bleeding, I can see from here. I think maybe just copped someone landing on the back of him and bleeding nose. I think it's his nose.
Yes.
May have just face planted underneath those bodies. No one from Krusty's there. They need to. I'll just take him and deal with some blood. I think that whether they'll sub him off or they can probably blood bin that one. Apparently, the try scorer earlier here was a guy by the name of Oliver Hayes for Devonport.
Look out.
That'd be an interesting combination.
Don't think the TRU would be too happy if they saw me out there.
I can 100% promise to you, anyone in TRU land, that Kieran Hayes is actually not on the field. He's sitting right next to me. Just in case there were some questions. No, it is Oliver Crawford on the scorecard properly though. All right, the scrum, Devonport ball. And Gold will have an opportunity to find his back line. Ball was almost out there. Pass goes across the front. Donald dishes it out to Spring. He finds Tavalagi with the ball. We lose the mark. No mark called. We call the mark. Oh, once upon a time that wouldn't have been okay. And the quick tap comes. So Hakinama. And he'll milk a penalty out of that for players not being back 10.
Fair enough too.
And we'll come back for that penalty.
No advantage. And I wonder if we're going to have a tap, Brett, or are we going to go for the line?
I don't know if he's got 80 metres in his legs after that first game as Bentley. I think he's got to remember he's got his A team here as well, and he should trust their line out. And he kicks it nicely. It's better than any kick he did in the first match.
Yeah, well, he had plenty of practice in that first match, so he seems to have recovered nicely from that head knock, and yes, seems to be up and alert and marshalling the boys well.
Throw coming here in the line out. Tanganoa, I think, who also spent most of the reserve grade game on the field. Ball comes wide and Hakinama dishes it back inside and finds Sandy running on a short line.
Beats the first tackle, but it's eventually stopped.
Didn't make a lot of space. And through they go. Bentley takes it into contact himself.
A lot of green jerseys out that way.
Away we go. Kinema now looks for the kick. He doesn't quite get the contact on it and finds Sonny Tavalagi back there. And he kicks for touch and finds it.
Still got a man laying on the ground back there. I think it's Sammy
Sam
Tabs.
Tabua, yeah.
Seems to be having a bit of a moment down there.
Yep. Get some support there. He's wearing the number 10, Sam. I think he's playing on the back of the scrum.
Probably just needs some magic water.
Where's the bucket with the sponge these days? Don't see that very often. Bit of support there from Brett Bentley. Bentley staggering across the field.
Yeah.
Headgear's undone. He doesn't look like he's going to survive the rest of this match.
Oh, you'll be surprised. You'll get 80 out of him.
He scored 2 tries in this game.
He's more than capable human. Sammy's making his way over. I don't know if he's making his way to the sideline.
Yeah, he's walking in that direction, isn't he? But maybe just to the line. No, he's being... Is that Camden Churchill coming on? So he's coming from the field. That's a shame for Sam.
Had a cracking start.
He's had a good season from what I've seen.
My word, he's a very valued player.
Yeah, top bloke. And loves to get around and have a chat with everybody on the other team as well.
Has some great stories.
Yeah. All right, line out for Burnie. So Devonport after an early try to Oliver Crawford under suspicious conditions.
Ooh, not straight.
Got the line out, but line out has been line out woes all day for Burnie. So we will go back for the scrum and the Bulls. Game's just quietened down a little bit. We've had a few minutes without a lot of play. Give everyone a chance to sort themselves out. And good push from Burnie, but Josh Gold just gets it out. Pass doesn't quite get far enough, and Luke Spring comes in to give Hudson Connell-Kelly a hand, and he dishes it off to Ruben Haney. Haney can't find his way through traffic, but they get a quick ball. Crawford. Oh, that was a perfect opportunity for the dummy and goose step. Connell-Kelly tries to get around, can't get through. Support of his outside winger and his centre, though, get there, and they've knocked that on Devonport. Good pressure at the breakdown.
Attempted strip there is really mucked Ollie Crawford up there, and he's lost the ball. Burnie scrum.
Was it Bentley again going the strip?
Oh, I don't think it was that time, but yeah, Burnie scrum's been quite strong from the outset, so we'll see if they can keep that pressure up. Owen DeHaan talking to the boys, trying to get them in the right spot.
Okay, scrum sets, and great push there from Devonport.
Good shove. And the short arm will go to Devonport there.
That's right. Burnie penalised there for wheeling that one. I reckon that was, who's propping on that other side? Lamita.
Oh, it's a long arm. Sorry. It's a little short.
Luke Bryan kicks for touch. And looks like, oh no, Sam Tabor is coming back on as well.
So it just must have gone off as a
must have had some blood as well.
Injury substitute there. Back on deck.
And same on the other side too. Penny Villa coming back on the field. And Brendan Griffith taking the bench. Throw finds Sam straight into the line out. Crawford bustles through. He's very close. He's always hard to get from this side, and he scores it again.
He's well over the line this time. There's no denying
definitely more convincing, and great work from Ollie to get through. They got to hold him up, but unable to. So great work there. Just a really nice set piece here, and we'll watch it on the replay. Camera right behind Owen DeHaan on this throw. Beautiful throw. Sam Tabor drops it down to Crawford. He just steps off his left foot. Nobody gets him low to start with. Sonny Foliaki in the number 20 for Burnie came across, but really didn't put any contact on Crawford whatsoever, hoping that his teammates would, and that was all too easy.
He's had two big line-out throws already, two long ones on, and he's nailed both of them. He's doing a great job.
Putting the pressure on for the number 2 spot next week.
Yeah, that's it. It's always nice to have a bit of competition, mate, and depth in the side like that.
Absolutely.
Owen's a great player, and we work really well together. And
conversion no good that time. So Devonport now 12, Burnie 0. And slowly coming back, Penny Villa with the kicking duties.
That wind hasn't worried up though. It seems to be swirling around, and it's definitely held that kick up in there.
Yeah, oh, no, you lose it there.
Confusion there.
Gone backwards, I think. Davis and Tabua get close to each other, but luckily John O'Davis has dropped that one backwards, and Devonport have recovered. Ball comes back around again. That's a nice kick down into Burnie's half. Ball was definitely out.
Strong boot there by Luke Bryan.
It's got the front rower there, finding himself dropping back into that first receiver position to kick. What's the story there? Is Hudson not the right man for the kicking duties?
Oh, Luke's done a fair majority of our kicking for touch this year, and yeah, he has a very, very strong boot. Can be very handy at making really good meters for us. He
actually played at number 10 early in the season a couple of times. Oh,
very versatile man.
Yeah. And through Villa goes, boom. Sammy Tabs just shoved off there by Penny Villa. He's such a huge man, Penny. And he goes through, and they've got the quick ball out here. Ali Lamita loses it though. Didn't quite get possession of that ball securely. Pulls out now, and Crawford taken to ground.
A good tackle there by Underhan has led to the turnover.
And Devonport still got the ball out here. Another stray pass. They need to sort that out. Jimmy Donald dishes it out. Tavalagi's got space. He's got... nearly gets through, but a great tackle in defence out there from Accusey.
Oh, he's off his feet. Oh, geez.
Good job, actually, to not give away the penalty, I think, out there from Burnie. Found himself losing his position there. Not sure who that is, whether it's the winger. Maybe Hakinama? No. But he ended up flying over the top of that ruck. And Devonport maintaining possession. Got an advantage out here. High tackle. And the kick will go.
Luke's got the kicking duties today. So.
Yes. It's always not a bad idea, I think, to have someone from your forward pack doing the kicking it for line out, because they're usually the closest anyway and have to walk to the line out, whereas if it's your fullback or someone kicking, they've got to kick the ball and then run way back to position.
Yeah, no, we couldn't have the backs doing too much.
They don't like it. That's a good throw, and no one hits Tabua, so he goes forward. He's now within 5 metres. Stolen, that was not legal. We could see a card soon here against Burnie, a lot of penalties. Josh Gold, he's close. I think they've just driven him back.
And if, yeah.
And Tabua gets it. Oh, he's dropped it, bad luck.
Gone.
Thought it didn't look too bad there from Sammy, but must have lost it on someone's foot. So close work there for Devonport. Josh Gold couldn't quite get his way through, and then Sammy Tabua unable to hit the line as well. Just check it here on the replay.
Benny plays up very quick. So he's obviously done enough to get back.
Yeah. All right. Foliaki puts the ball in. Good push from Devonport. They need to get this out quickly.
Oh, good shot.
And they're really under pressure.
Oh,
over the line.
Little knock on. Little knock on.
Knock on
at
the ground.
Yeah. at the back of the scrum. And
well spotted by Craig Gardner as the referee. Exactly the right position there. Not losing sight of the ball. And Bernie tiring already. We can see some of those big bodies that have already played a game. And we're going to have a bit of a pause.
Bernie player appears to be cramping down there on the ground. There's probably
Uppy Rabuli played the game earlier already.
Definitely makes it hard if you're backing up.
Or is that who it is? No, maybe that's... No, I think that's actually the other Uppy. Uppy Ale.
Number 16.
16.
Yeah.
All right, slow to set the scrum, just making sure that Bernie are all there and ready. Scrum sets. Devonport have been well on top in the scrum. Might fancy themselves a pushover from here, but no, they lose it. Josh Gold takes it. Connell Kelly running across. Spring. Boom comes the contact out there. And he goes to ground.
Not scared of a bit of work in the contact area is Luke Spring.
No, definitely not. He loves hitting those unders lines and running back in. Luke Bryan takes it to the 5 metre. Connell Kelly gives it to Crawford. He doesn't get through this time. They take him low first. Josh Gold looks back inside him. Well communicated. Great work there. Ruben Haney coming on the inside. Fortunate, it was a great move there from Gold. You could see very early on there that that was the call. He's lucky he didn't get creamed, Josh Gold, in doing that. That's one of those sacrificial ones where you turn your back on the opposition to pop that ball back inside and usually get hit. But he didn't either. And Haney goes through and scores a nice one. Well done, Josh Gold and Ruben Haney. And Devonport push further ahead.
Great link up there. Yeah, it made it look easy. As you say, though, she can turn from chocolate to boiled lollies pretty quick.
Luke Bryan just wheeling that ball over, and it's successful. 28 minutes down, and Devonport. Comfortable lead here running up the hill, 19, Bernie 0.
Still plenty of footy to play though, and I've never known Bernie to back off. So
no, that's right. Whether they've got the legs today or not, it's another story. Looking around the grounds though today, every one of the 4 games so far has one team on 0.
Oh, well, that's got snow on it. That was a great kick.
It's an excellent kick. Via has a great kick on him. Josh Gold, that's a great kick too. Well left out there by Lehau. Did not get a hand on that, but it was a great kick-off, and Josh Gold's done a nice one back. So talking about all those zeros around the grounds, Launceston versus Glenorchy up at Royal Park there, home game for Launceston, currently 78-0, and it's got to only be about half time at 3:48. That maybe they've started the second half 78-0. And well taken up there by Hunter Cross.
Great grab. Oh no, but they've lost it.
It was lost off the ground there. Brad Vanderdrift takes it away. I don't know if they've released him.
Oh no.
So
no
penalty advantage.
Oh no.
And quick tap from Brett Bentley, and he finds off his right hand shoulder. Hakinama, they're close. Not close enough. Bentley again takes it with two hands. Ball in the hands of his number 8, Wilfred Sandys. And Sandys goes over. So against the run of the play there, the turnover against Devonport turns into a try to Burnie. And as you just said a minute ago, Nipper, they never go away.
No, that's it. And you can never discount them, especially, coming out of your 22. Like, it only takes, I was talking to someone earlier this week at work, and games of rugby can be decided by 1 or 2 mistakes. Like, it doesn't take much, unfortunately. Like, it's one of those things. Where,
yeah, that's right. And, you hit the deck, the ball pops out right into the hands of Brad Vanderdrift on the other team, and they're away. And Brett Bentley, that adrenaline, it doesn't matter how tired he is, he's always going to be quick to tap that ball if he's on the spot. And that penalty came, and the quick tap. And Soasi Hakinama, who's playing out there at fly half for Burnie, was really with him and took that ball close to the line. And then Sandys, who's a tough customer, was able to find the line. And I didn't hear a whistle there. Did we get? I think they might have missed.
I think they have, yes, unfortunately.
We'll try and check on our replay. While Penny Villa was taking the conversion.
No
he
flags
did miss,
up.
yeah, no flags. So 19-5. Well, they've bucked the trend across the state here. It's the only game of the 4 where we've got both teams with points on the board. And Sandy's now with the ball again in his hand, and he's got a bit of room. Just gets through the middle of the field and loses it. Tabua's hands go on the ground before he is able to successfully steal that ball, and the penalty advantage now comes to Burnie, and Bentley spots a gap through the middle. He chips. Very optimistic. Josh Gold's close there, and Gold takes it and boots it out sideways. We're going to come all the way back to the middle of the field.
He's seen a bit of fresh air. I think he saw Craig's hand out, so he knew that it was make or break. He could have a bit of a go at it.
That's right.
Brett, being the smart rugby player that he is if it had worked out, it definitely would have paid dividends.
Yeah, absolutely. And Gold was under a lot of pressure down there, and he sort of just hacked the ball with his left foot across the field. And the alternative to this was a line out to Burnie, probably about 5 metres out. So could well have been considered advantage.
I think Brett will be happy to take your tap here.
He's given the ball to Penny
he's
Villa.
giving the ball away.
Villa's got a massive boot on him too.
Look out.
He's got it over Youngie down the bottom there, and that's probably where that ball would have gone out off Josh Gold's kick. So we're all square. 5 metre line out. That is a cracker of a kick from Penny Villa.
My word. He put a fair bit of mustard into that, and it flew off the boat.
It's him there in the number 30. He is a monster.
Very handy at the tackle too.
Yeah, just so strong. He does have a propensity to go a little bit too aggressive. He's had quite a few cards throughout the season. If he keeps his discipline in check, he is a great asset to Burnie. Absolutely. Oh, the line out, not great there. At least it was straight, and no one seems to have knocked it on. So Bentley will pick it off the back. He's going to look for Hakinama, and he finds him. And a couple of switches. And here's Penny Villa, runs straight over the top of Tabua, and he's getting close. Support comes.
Twice now
that's
happened.
Twice. He's absolutely destroyed Sammy Tabs. Burnie now driving. They want another try here. 5 minutes roughly to go in the half. Close drive. Metre short. This time they're over. No, knocked on.
Forward.
Oh, dear. Brad Vanderdrift.
Used to get out of jail free card there, but the boys have.
Yeah. Saw the same thing happen at this other end of the field as well. And we're going to see a sub. It's John O'Davis coming off. Who's replacing him?
I'd say that's
Camden coming back on again. That's right. He was only on briefly before as a replacement for Sam Tabua. So scrum here, very close, but some great attacking work there from Burnie, looking very dangerous when they've got space. And Penny Villa has monstered Sam Tabua a couple of times. Great scrum there from Burnie as well. And they've won the penalty. Forced the hands there. And Bentley goes quickly. He has a look. Here's Penny Villa. Swings it out wide. They dish it out. Here's Accusey. And he's over and scores. So Burnie with their tails up now.
Doesn't
really
take much.
turned the game around. No, it doesn't. And we've got a match on our hands.
After winning the last two scrums, Devonport have folded that one right in the wrong spot. And it's cost them dearly.
Absolutely. And I don't think there have been any tight 5 changes for either team. So not sure what happened there. Just down the hill. It's too steep down that end.
Gets a bit boggy in that back corner, and the boys must have lost their footing.
Let's while we're waiting for this kick, throw the scores from the other games up. You probably don't want to know if you're a Glenorchy supporter. It's not even 4 o'clock. If that game started at 3 o'clock, it's only 10 minutes into the second half, if that, and it's 92 Launceston to 0 Glenorchy. Tries out there. All around the ground. There's TJ Peters having a field day out there and trying to see any others. Repeated try scorers. Cole Lombard's got a few to his name as well. But and the conversion's good there too. So converted try in it now. So 92-0 there. We'll flash those back up again and just talk through them. Harlequins versus Hobart. That's a close one. I reckon we'll see that maintain a pretty close game. Quins have had great starts to their matches, really good first halves, particularly in this second half of the season. So they'll be looking to get their keep up with Hobart there. And Taruna 49, University 0. So big game there for the Penguins as well. All right, back to it here. Tavalagi with a awkward kick. Nobody gets it, and it ends up being a really great kick. Vanderdrift loses it backwards in his attempt to pass it to Villa, and he's now in a bit of trouble. No, he's not. He gets through. Well, Penny Villa was in some trouble there, and Ali Lamita runs off his shoulder and gets through. Sonny Tavalagi won't let him pass, has another crack at him. Oh, dear.
Took 2 bites of the cherry, but he got there eventually.
Eventually, yeah. He fell off the first time. Just slowed him enough, I think, to get some support there. And Sandys is out there with his ball on it, his hands on the ball again. Tabua.
He's put his hands on the ground there.
Yeah, good clearance, good clear release, but he's just hit the ground before he's stolen the ball again. And Burnie looking threatening yet again. Penny Villa, really weird option when you're this far on top. Penalty advantage, okay. Strange option there. Thinking, And they'll go back. Not sure. Will they take 3 points out of this and go into half-time only 4 behind? And yes, they do. Not very often, I think, that Brett Bentley calls for 3 points.
No, not his preferred option. But obviously he must know that it's coming into the half, and points on the board are worth more than not getting anything.
Yeah, that's right. And with a team, that we know that a lot of the players out there looking across the field, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the players who are currently on for Burnie played if not most of the previous game. Actually 6. So having a bit of a rest, getting as many points as you can while you can is going to help them down the track. And it's good.
Normally there's a lot of numbers for Burnie too, so I'm kind of little bit surprised that so many people had to back up today.
My feeling on that would be that they've played their strongest team that were available to play in that reserve grade game. That they put, that they went, okay, this is our 23 that we want to name for that, and then, and then for this game they also wanted to win. So it's like, well, we'll name our 23 strongest who are available in this one as well. But that I think they only had 25 available to name as well for that reserve grade game too. They had to name them early in the week. So
Okay.
here comes the ball to Penny Villa. Doesn't get away from Luke Spring, but flings that pass out wide and finds Lee Howe. And he's offloaded. Oh, it's forward though. Accusey there. He's a lightning fast one running off the shoulder there, I think, of Lee Howe. And not backwards though.
Is that going to be the half, or are we going to get one more play out of?
We're going to have a scrum. That'll give Sam O'Keefe a chance to scrape that bald head against someone from Burnie. One time this half at least. Might need to turn down the exposure on the camera just so it doesn't blind me shining off Sam's white head. It's what mine looks like all the time though. I don't have to shave mine.
Oh, yeah.
Looking good with a nice barber shop job there. Is there a local barber he would have gone to?
Oh,
Or did
no,
he just
mate,
get...
I think it would have been a bathroom job, I'm sure
Yeah.
of it, yeah.
Do you reckon he'd do it himself or would
Oh,
he?
my word,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I couldn't see Sam shelling out for a haircut, mate.
No. No. What's his wife's name?
Ebony.
Ebony. Ebony. For some reason I think it was Isabel. She might give him a hand with the back. I have that.
Maybe.
I have that problem. Shave the head and then go out to the wife and say, "Is it all right at the back?" All right. Can't be a lot left in this half. We had a couple of minor breaks for injury. Burnie have turned up the heat in the scrum as well. So 4 points in it. Jimmy Donald looking for some space. Badavudi stays in contact and eventually gets taken.
Had to do a bit of work on the ground there to keep her.
Ball goes behind there. And we've got an advantage out here to Devonport. Not sure, maybe offside in defence. Tabua makes a good couple of metres.
Camden
And
getting
then-
manhandled there.
Yeah, he did. Josh Gold gives it off, finds Crawford, who doesn't give it.
Probably a safe
Matt
option
Young.
that close to the sideline.
High tackle.
Maybe didn't start high, but definitely finished high by the looks of the replay here.
Yeah, that was, I think, was that the, he threw him to the ground. I
Yeah.
think he slipped up over the shoulder, yeah. And Brian with the kick.
Oh, there's
Flags up.
flags up, but everyone's playing on.
It's definitely knocked on anyway, but yeah. Maybe his foot was on the line before he jumped. And
It's a horrible place to throw from on that far side when the sun's
Yeah.
this low.
yeah, right. What we got happening? Sub happening? Who's
Looks like Ellie Nesham's warming up over there.
coming on? It's Tabua
I'd say
coming
so,
from the
yeah.
field.
Sammy Tabs might be leaking a little bit more. Maybe that claret started up again.
So that's Nesham coming on.
Yeah, that's Ali Nesham. Club stalwart. He's come back the last few games for us to give us a hand with numbers.
Excellent. Good to hear. Good to hear. And a great attacking chance now for the Bulls. Although that pass not convincing. Ball comes out now. And Churchill cops a low tackle. Ball goes wide now. Donald. Oh, flings a massive high one.
Oh, word.
Matt Young has to stop and wait for it to come to him. And in the end runs a nice line inside through a bit of a gap and gets his team moving forward again. Gold finds Luke Bryan. They've all been very dangerous in this location, Devonport. Crawford. They go high on him again, but eventually get him to ground.
He spotted Brett.
Gold, Haney, Donald, Young. Taken around the ankles, but dishes it back to Donald, and another advantage to the Bulls.
He's done well to compose himself and get that footy back there, young
He's
Jimmy.
Young again, cops a high one.
Oh, word.
Bit of a seat belt there around the shoulder and the neck.
Hmm.
And we might have some more. We're going to the
Oh,
pocket.
Oh, look out.
Must have been that earlier one, another high tackle out there.
Someone could be going in the naughty corner.
It's number 25.
Yeah.
I think that's
He's been told to march.
Sione Lehau. Yep.
Ollie Crawford's looking for that tap again.
Very close. They need to hang on to him.
They're up very quickly, the red men. They've done a good job there.
Yep. Slowly, here comes the ball. Gold gives it off to Brian, who's over the line, and he scored it. Good work down there. So the Bulls, after withstanding a bit of a resurgence from the Emus at 45 minutes, nonetheless, into this half, have managed to put on a try, and can't imagine we've got any time left in this half, but well done there by the Bulls. A lot of good persistence, managing to keep a hold of the ball that whole time.
Josh Golden, a lot of traffic there, but he's managed to give that to Luke Bryan, and he's had a really nice body height when he's taken that ball, and it was only one way that was going, and that was down, I think.
Yeah, Josh Gold's been very good. As you say, there's been a lot of traffic, and he's picked the ball up and made some really good decisions with his forwards about where to go and which side of the ruck to play around, and is really orchestrating that really nicely. His passing and the connection between him and Hudson Connell-Kelly has not been outstanding. But that kick is outstanding.
That was a
With
great
the wind,
kick
you can
into
see
the
it hold
wind.
up.
Yeah, my word.
So excellent finish there for the Bulls to get themselves back out to that 11-point lead. We'll take a break while the players do, and we'll be back soon for the second half. And can Burnie come from behind to snatch a home final against Devonport next week? We will be back soon. All right, back for the second half here. Dion Scanlon with Nipper Hayes. What's going to happen this half, Nipper?
Oh, it's going to be a grind, mate. I can see it being a grind, and I could probably see Bernie trying to pull a few rabbits out of the hat coming into this second half. Yeah.
They've definitely got the X factor in some of those players out there,
Camden
Bernie.
Churchill.
Yeah, loses it completely.
Straight through the bread basket.
He's did a good job to get back onto that, Camden, after losing that one. He almost didn't even touch it. It went straight through.
Yeah, must have lost it in the sunlight there,
Just
I'd
enough,
say.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt with that anyway.
So that ball was up directly over his head, and the sun's over there behind the trees now. So
Great kick-off though by Bernie. They've been high and sitting right in the spot.
Yeah, amazing. And gives them a great opportunity here. It's going to be tough. They've got, as I said earlier, a number of players who've played extra game of rugby already today. And running up the hill, don't know how many times I've been up here and seen Devonport maintain a lead or come from behind and win in this second half running down the hill. It's a bit of a hoodoo for a lot of clubs, I think. Great scrum, though.
It's a good win. What's he called there? Is that coming around? Or
I'm not sure.
Either way, it's a long arm.
Because it didn't really move off the spot.
It's another thumping kick there by Luke.
Yeah, no one back on that wing. Is this would this be Matthew Young's about 7,000th game of rugby this week? Or?
I think it'd be around 310.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely be up there.
I think we had the fortune of broadcasting his 300th game. I think it was against Devonport up at Burnie.
Yes,
against Burnie up at Burnie.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
lucky to get the
First
chocolates
half
that
of the
game.
season.
That was a.
We could talk about tries in that for that game too.
Yes, that was a.
It was an excellent game of rugby. Really exciting game, that one. Yeah. Anyway, here we go. Bernie now. Bernie, you can just see here these players. I can't believe he's still got the ball. Bernie really want to maintain possession and are putting in here. Sandy's lucky there. Didn't get done for crawling. And
they were working under an advantage. So.
Through he goes. Penny Via gets past Josh Gold, gets past Tavalagi. Needs some help. Eventually they get there. He had a bit of a pop pass opportunity, but didn't hear it.
Looking about, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Definitely could have been on.
Looks like Brendan Griffiths now coming into the halfback position. Bit of nonsense going on here between Camden Churchill and Soasi Hakinima. Hakinima trying to get to his feet and Churchill not letting him. And it's been turned over.
I missed that. I was...
Nothing really going on there, just a bit of scruffing, but...
A little bit of a tickle. Good counter ruck there. Oh, no, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
and
no,
the second
yes,
wave
yes, no.
of that. Ball's been booted out the side now.
He's letting it play on, and someone's just dived on the deck there.
Just knocked on. It's chaos at the moment.
Yeah, it is indeed.
Bentley giving Ollie Crawford a pat on the back. I'm sure there's some wise words of advice going on out there.
No doubt he's just congratulating him on his gameplay,
That's
I'm
right.
sure Ollie will be happy to reciprocate with some kind words.
All right, so Devonport withhold another surge from the Emus. Emus should, I think, they're probably back to 15 even. No, the yellow cards, I reckon, will be coming on soon. Given that we played 5 minutes overtime last half and we're nearly 5 minutes in here.
So it looks like, is that a short arm that one? Is that a free
Early
kick
engagement
here?
maybe.
So I think it's...
I don't know where the ball is. Oh, he's got a... Whoa, the kick's
gone
interesting.
Up.
Just a fine touch. I'm not sure what was going on there. The intention was to just roost it.
So that will be Bernie's put into the line out then, I take it.
Yep. Good to see our officials are on top of that as well.
Oh, young Jimmy Horrigan getting a run. Good to
What's going on there?
see.
He's played for Launceston all year.
Yeah, he's signed his paperwork and come back home, which is good to see. Young Jimmy, a product of our juniors.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
Seen him up here in the past.
come through, so it's good
Didn't
to
like
see.
Launceston.
Look, I think with him living up this way now and finding it hard to travel, I believe. So yeah, that's
He was he studying in Launceston, I think?
yeah,
Is that
he
right?
was.
Yeah.
So he was studying in Launceston, and yeah, I'm not sure if that's concluded or what's happening there, but
Yep.
he's managed to find his way back up into the green and black, and looks very comfortable.
Well, good news. Yeah, another body on the field up here. Good to see. Good luck to Jimmy. And the ball to the front there. Sammy O'Keefe goes for a bustle, but not 5, I think is the call there. So O'Keefe just taking that one a bit prematurely.
Oh, unlucky.
And Bentley looks wide. Kinema with a kick, and there's a bit of space back there, and it bounces back. Oh, knocked on though, so Penny V are unable to take that one. No, it's not backwards. Shocking bounce there. See Badavuti coming back, and it's bounced in front of him and then just straight over his head.
As Gus Good would say, if you let the ball bounce, you invite trouble into your life.
Because he's one of the wisest people.
Well,
I wonder how often he was kick receiving to have such wise words.
I think he's just seen too many bad bounces in his time as a coach and as a commentator, and he's finally enforced the rule.
I have to agree with him. Yeah, never let it bounce. And Messi here.
So it's going around. We'll do it again. We'll clear out the stops, boys, and oh no, Hunter's lost his boot, so we'll take a minute, let him do his laces up. Craig stopped the clock.
That's right. He needs to. It's a long way down for Hunter.
Yeah, my word.
He's a big lad.
He's
17
tall,
or something.
Yeah, he's nearly taller than, if not, he's taller than Ollie, I think.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's...
He's massive.
Yeah.
And you think over the next 5 years, what's going to happen to that frame?
Oh, mate, I'm pretty sure all he does
awesome.
is eat and sleep. So, you know, like...
Eat, sleep and rugby.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
No, excellent. He's had some great success this year, I think, getting some good representative games under his belt.
Yeah,
I think still to come.
Yeah.
A game 2, Barbarians match against Queensland side that he's been selected for, so that's excellent. Well done to Hunter. Okay, Devonport now. Oh, the big cutout pass there. The big fella's out wide. Here he is.
Speak of the devil. And
Out on the wing.
Up here.
You got your second row, both playing on the wing, taking a cutout pass from your front rower president. Oh, there's a big gap there, Badavuti. What a step. He's cops a high one.
My word.
We might see a card after this one.
Referees right there on the spot.
Probably not high contact, maybe accidental. Might get away with it.
Oh,
Jeez,
one low, one high. That's how you do it.
That's right. And advantage is still on. Connell Kelly with a little chip through. It's going to sit for him too. He gets there, and I think he's put it down.
The bounce was good.
Oh,
Did it go a bit long?
Dear.
May have gone into the dead zone, has it?
Come back for that high tackle.
Well, we're stopping the clock.
Bit of maybe a warning.
Going to have a chat to some people, I think.
Yeah, over the shoulder.
He's not too impressed. It's been quite a few times that he's had to blow up for high tackles. So I can't see Craig taking too much more of that.
No, agree. It will be what that discussion was about. And Devonport, 11-point lead, 10 minutes nearly into the second half. And kick for touch.
Oh, word, Launceston really opening up on Glenorchy. We're just, yes.
Yeah,
really,
the
really
scores
having
out there. That's tough day. I wonder how many. Actually, it'd be interesting to see what numbers Glenorchy have up there. They appear to have more than 15. So, but yeah, the score out there is pretty nasty. If you're a Stags fan, it's Launceston 132 to Glenorchy 0 currently. Maybe in for a Tasmanian Rugby Union record, Launceston, with still time left to play up there.
Oh, that
Line
ball's
out
just
ball's no
gone
good.
long.
And Penny Villa dishes it off to Sione Lehau, back on the field now. So yellow card's gone away for Bernie. And oh dear, the bouncing ball.
Oh, word.
No good. Forward pass as well. So they've given it back.
Very unlucky for Bernie there. There was men in space out there, and there was opportunity.
It sure was. Bryden Lowry coming on. Who's going to have a rest in the front row?
Big B.
Oh yeah, Owen DeHaan taking a break.
Morley National will slip up into the hooker position. He's been known to hook a footy. Knows his way around the park very well.
Slot in anywhere he needs to slot in.
He's he's one of those players, mate. You can put him in the back line, you can put him in the forwards. He's a very, very handy player.
Very good to have around. That's yeah, good to hear. Nice scrum, collapses, but they go right, and they got space out there. Defence just waits back. Don't get up quickly. Guard the line. Wait for the cavalry to come across. And ball bounces off the feet there. Looks like it might have been stolen.
He's calling play on, so he's happy with it.
Yeah.
And that's going to go Bernie's way.
Not sure who was that under there. Luke Bryan. The ball just bounced off his foot and out of the ruck, and he had not much option there but to pick it up, and had no momentum, so just fell forward. And Bernie got their hands on it but couldn't get it out, so they'll take the scrum there, Bernie.
Plenty of blue jerseys there to help him make that mistake. So
I'll have to withstand though a surging Bulls pack here, because the last couple of scrums the Bulls have got a good drive on, and Lowry here on this side. And the
loves a scrum and loves a ball carry.
The loose head on this side, yeah, for Devonport.
Here he comes.
Just coming on and getting his game on. But Villa, who's been very solid all day, clears that one really nicely. He's got such a boot on him. Just, I don't know, what can't he do?
Seems he again seems like one of those utility players that you could quite happily slip him in at number 8 or on the back row, and seems well at home in the backs as well. Yeah,
I've seen him across the back line, certainly at 10 and 13, and yeah, definitely I think caught him playing number 8 earlier in the season, but they've shifted him out into this back line, and playing at 12. If you can offload to Wilfred Sandys on your outside, that's going to be pretty good.
What's going on there? The
early jump from Bernie.
Holly will take the free kick.
Yeah, and they take some time to get him to ground, and he lays it back nicely.
Oh, Sam O'Keefe.
Sam O'Keefe throws almost a punch. I think it missed everything, but the attempted fend off. And then Harrigan grubbers through.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh, is he going to get it back? I think they're going to call it back, though.
Sam O'Keefe.
Interesting to see. Yeah, a little muscle spasm there. I'm not sure what happened.
Have a watch of this. After this, the ball comes out. Great work. Laid back
Ollie's
beautifully there by Ollie. And here comes Sam O'Keefe. He goes the fend on Bentley. Oh, no, it's just a bump to the little
yeah.
It looked more exciting than it was. Big boot downfield. Josh Gold takes it. Looking for someone. And there he is, the someone. Sonny Tavalai. Oh!
No, no, no. That is a naughty. That is a naughty.
That's one of those risky ones where he's gone a little bit over horizontal.
And that is going to be a yellow, I feel, straight off the bat.
I think so. There's that discipline. Yeah.
That's
just got it wrong. We saw it done right earlier, the lift and drive where you hold them and don't tip them, but that one was not done right.
Luckily that no one's been injured there and the severity of the card didn't have to go up.
Yeah, but another yellow to Bernie. That's going to make it tough.
Is their first yellow? Their first yellow will be back well and truly by now, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so.
Yep, so just back down to 14, Bernie. And that's Penny Villa. I talked about before needing to maintain his discipline, and he's not in this case. Some banter out there. I'm not sure what's going on.
Someone's throwing the blue card. Someone's throwing the blue card about. What's going on?
Ooh, we're going to check Bryden. Is it Larry? No.
No, there's someone.
They want to check someone. Ebony O'Keefe has come on and asking.
They must be concerned about someone out there. Craig's saying it's not me.
Yeah, I don't know. Talking to the referee, but not. Sam O'Keefe.
Plenty of water on the field at the moment. There's little chit-chats. Maybe they're worried about...
She's gone into the... No, she's gone into the club rooms. I'm not sure, yeah. Don't know what's happening right now.
Can't see anyone laying down.
Pause my clock for a little while. But water runs off. Ruben Haney going with them? I don't know what's happening.
I don't think so. Oh, maybe he's just having a chat to the coach on the sideline, perhaps.
Don't know what... yeah, Ruben's just walked over to the other side of the field, onto the sideline. I don't know.
It's a bit hard to determine as yet. Sammy Tabs is standing up. He's looking like...
Yeah, well, he came off injured, but I don't think they'll be asking for him to return to the field. I think there's something happening on the sideline here.
Just try and stand up and see if we can see anything. Oh, there's a Bernie player on his knee, sorry. Right down in the back left corner there, near the cricket nets. Must have...
yeah, I think they're talking... I don't know.
Must need a bit of a... well,
someone's just off the left of our screen.
There's no one over there helping him, so I think he might
I don't know if it's him. Yeah, I think he's having a rest. I think there's someone here in the crowd. Whether it's Bernie, I don't know.
Yeah, Ebony's standing over there. She seems...
having a discussion with Lynn Kershaw, the president of Bernie. I don't know what's happening.
Seems quite odd. I don't think anyone was really making heads or tails of this. It doesn't, unless you're standing out there, I suppose no one's going to know.
Unless it...
I don't think it was the
did the
gentleman who got the yellow. I don't think he was injured in any way. Definitely a lot of concern being shown for whatever is the issue.
I think it might be a member of the crowd. That's the problem.
Maybe someone's taken a stray football.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe concerned about crowd behaviour, perhaps.
Yeah. One of the Bernie players, possibly from earlier on, being asked to leave. Not sure what happened.
Oh, he's been
Yeah.
by the looks of it.
Anyway,
Nothing
we're
to
gonna
do with players, so
start our game of rugby back again.
after that short interval, looks like we're back on.
And all right, back into it. So ball has been roosted downfield by Luke Bryant and Devonport. Scores unchanged from half time. Devonport a player up with Penny Villa from Burnie in the bin. That hold up will help Burnie a little bit just to make sure they get a bit of breath back into their lungs. And they find Haney at the back of the line out. Ball gets dished from Cross to Crawford, who just gets taken across field. And then they come back to this left-hand side. No one out wide, though. And two defenders waiting for Batavudi. Sam O'Keefe now making a beeline for Bentley again. He stays on his feet and he's very close now. Lays it back. Gold flops a pass out. Connell Kelly can't release it. And the pressure's on him. Now Lowry gets a bit of a run up. So close to the line. Still going. Can't find it. O'Keefe, he's going to be hard to stop from here. But they swing him back around.
Lots of red jerseys there.
And Ollie Crawford, I think. Oh, no, he's got it down. And he's got his third of the day.
He'll be happy with
All
that.
under a lot of pressure from the opposition. And look, he's two Burnie players off their feet there trying to stop him. But that's a nice one for Devonport. Bit of breathing space. Now 16 points up, more than 2 converted tries. Just allows you to go back with a little bit more confidence running into the last half of this half. Oh, dearie dear, Launceston, Glenorchy.
Oh,
That would, I think that will see the Tasmanian record. I don't think we've ever seen a score of 160 before. 160-0. Interestingly, that game down there at University between Taroona and Uni, Uni have just closed that gap a little bit. Taroona were up 49-0 earlier, and they've scored 10, and University have put on a few points.
they've got a couple of players, I think, celebrating 100th. A couple of players that are leaving next season. So, yeah, I think they'd be keen to put on a bit of a show, University. I'm sure they, I'm sure they wouldn't be happy to walk away without putting everything into it.
Yeah, that's right. A couple of players there with with some, I think, retiring players and their captain leaving, moving back to New South Wales, I think, this year. So Jordan Ryan, their club president, I think is moving to Launceston as well at the end of the season. So thanks for all your work down there, Jordan, over time. Regan Drew retiring. And yes, there.
Knock on there by Brendan Griffiths has given us the ascendancy, but that's all over now, and
Back we come.
back at it.
Bryden, through he goes.
Loves the meters.
He does.
He will beat him
He's
up.
got good ball skills as well. I really like watching him again. Whoa! Oh no, we got an injury. He's walked out there. Sione Lehau. He copped one on the knee, I think. Hobbled out of there.
Hopefully just a cork.
Ball comes wide now. Brian
Oh, he's spotted.
spots some gap back here. And now a bit of space to go for a run for Burnie.
He's played the ball back well, and it looks like they're in control of it.
Ooh, a little bit high there from Luke Spring. Not doing enough to get his body height down.
I think the arms are in the right spot. I think he's
Yeah. I think it was just,
He's just a tall
I don't know
man.
if it was head contact. Great run here from Soasi Hokinima for Burnie. Can't get through the second wave of defenders. And Brett Bentley tries to, though. Jimmy Donald's there, and he steals that nicely. Referee Gardner says that's okay, but we're coming back for an earlier one.
James, our replacement winger there in the thick of it. Doing well to slow the ball down. Oh, Bryden's not happy there. Oh, he's really not happy. Yeah.
Turn the tap on.
Yeah, I think he had to scoop too many pre-workout there. I think he's... but I suppose now he's taken the top off it. He should be right.
He's Adam Clifford out there, I think, in number 19, isn't it? On the field as well for Devonport. And Burnie, now a bit of urgency here. Boom! Oh, that's gone backwards, has it? No! Oh.
And there's that replacement winger, Jimmy, again. Cracking player.
Exciting.
Been a bit unlucky.
I think we've got a problem here, actually, for Devonport.
Been a bit unlucky that he hasn't played a heap of rugby.
Let's just see. Ah, look, Bryden's out of there.
Oh, late hit, I think. I think there was that bump was a bit late.
Oh,
yeah, no arms,
really?
perhaps.
Yeah, not a lot in it, but yep. It's an important part of this game, and Ali Lamita brings it now to the 22 for Burnie. They need a try. Looping pass going over there. Oh, boom.
Who was that? That was Springer
Slowly
again.
Running into contact.
Luke Spring.
Got a release. And eventually do. Ollie Crawford and Sam O'Keefe.
Here we are. They're going to
trying to
use
hold
the
Brad
blind.
Vanderdrift up. Nice work from
Good
Josh
counter
Gold
ruck.
there.
He's really ignited the forwards with that.
It's an interesting one, that one, because that charging into a ruck from 15 metres away is one of those things that you can very easily be penalised for. He's come from a long way away.
We'd like to think that the hit was square and straight and
Yeah.
above board.
Yeah, it's pretty high, I reckon. I think he's copped Ali Lamita right on the top of the head there.
Oh, Craig was standing right
Yeah,
there.
you're right. He was right there, and I've got a bit of a tent in the way. But certainly Lamita had his head in that direction, but his head was probably down, and there was no shoulder contact or anything. I think that's a pretty good effort by Josh to come in on Big Ali and knock him back off his feet.
As a physics teacher used to say, momentum will beat size.
Yeah. So...
Brett offering some kind words to Duke, as he does. Just a gentleman.
All right, so Devonport now back down in attack. Substitutions for Burnie.
Looks like Luke Bryan's going to take the hook. He's going to have the throw.
Austin Reeve coming on the field for Burnie. The jumper's jumping and they're waiting for Reeve to come to the line out.
A few little shenanigans now.
That's right.
Getting the sillies on.
Yeah. It's actually good at this point. The game's getting a little bit tense, and it's nice to have, nice to just see a little bit of that happening. Just takes it out of the game a little and eases the tension.
Oh, Hudson with the 360.
And he's still
And
got
he's
it.
still
No,
got that
they
footy.
stole it. He's still got it.
No, he's still got it.
Someone needs to tackle him around the waist because he's not a big fella.
He's quite handy though. He will bounce around.
Yeah, he's got great balance. Stays on his feet really well. And no one's called forward. So that's a big run there from Hudson. He has the ability to just, come into the play like that and do one thing in a game that's outstanding. Previous match between these two clubs, he runaway intercept try where he had to run about 85 or 90 metres to score. And
he's got great pace too. Once he gets going, he's really got good legs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really get moving.
Yeah, and he's really coming into it. I think early in the season he was probably saw him early in the season playing in this position and looked a little bit uncertain. And I think his confidence has grown clearly the more he's had opportunity to play here. So, you know, replacing Marika is pretty tough.
Yeah, he's definitely come into his own, and yeah, as you say, like there's big boots to fill kind of thing.
Yep.
So it's one of those things where given opportunity, you're given a chance to grow.
That's right. I'm not sure what the story is with his mixed coloured boots.
Him and Jamie have both got mixed coloured boots, and yeah, they like to
have the same sized feet.
Trendsetters. That came into round one actually.
Yeah,
against
right.
Glenorchy. That was something a bit brand new. Here comes the chip again. He's trying his
Griffith
luck.
can't get it.
Put
It's
it
gone
down, so
dead.
it'll be a line drop out, I think.
Yeah. Good, just keeping that pressure on. Tighten those screws in this situation. You've got a very handy lead. And all you need to do is keep that ball down here. And there's no chance for Burnie, though. You know, they can run it out of here pretty comfortably as well. Wonky kick from Bentley just lands on the chest 25 metres out of Connell Kelly. And now Josh Gold finds Tavalagi. He finds a gap and he might be through. He is. And that, he's not over actually. I don't think he scored it. I think they've held him up and he's dropped it. Great work by Brendan Griffiths. I was chalking that one down as a try. And Griffiths has done a top job there to stop Tavalagi. And the kick has come already, and Connell Kelly will get back and have another crack. The spin again. Finds Adam Clifford there in the number 19. Hasn't been on for the last 5 minutes. Now, some room out here. Nesham doubles back inside though. Not happy with what was outside him. Now O'Keefe. Taking the ground inside. Burnie's 22. Nice little inside ball from Crawford to Bryan. Bouncing past Jimmy Donald. We've got an advantage out here for Devonport. Haney. He goes the grubber as well. They've been watching too much NRL, these boys.
Too much rugby league, mate.
With the little grubbers inside the 22.
I think again just being aware that
Jimmy.
the arm's out, so you might as well have a dip.
Yeah, and they go the quick one, and it's on. And nice work. Well spotted there. Good combination. Oliver Crawford taps and goes, and Connell Kelly puts an easy try over in the corner.
He's probably stolen one off Jimmy there.
Jimmy was walking back, just putting his hands down and saying, calm down, let's slow it down. And then they went the quick tap, so no one was listening. But I pretty confidently say that it's too tough for Burnie to come back from there.
Well, you'd like to think so, but yeah, never say die.
Correct. Bryan with a kick from a long way out. He'll want to take as much time as he can here. Just shaping it now to make the kick.
Lukey B there. Looks like he's doing a bit of slalom.
And no good. 21 points. Now, so 2 second half tries to Devonport. Just trying to spot up whether Burnie are back to 15 on the field. Yes, they are, I think. I don't think Penny V has come back on, but I'm pretty sure he's been replaced. And the short kick, Matthew Young comes in, takes it and hammers it out. They go quickly to Tavalagi, who boots it to the middle of the field, and they let it bounce. But eventually take it. Tavalagi gets there with Jimmy Donald, and then Camden Churchill arrives, and they nearly hold him up. Managed to pull his jersey over his head. It's always a good strategy. You can't see where you're going to go. You can't go anywhere.
It's taking him out of the game for 30 seconds, I suppose.
And around they come. Dish the ball off. Lamita hangs onto it. Youngie nearly steals that one. And they come back to the middle of the field. They push it wide. And looking for gaps, and then they dish the ball out. We've got a wide on the wing. Oh! Great work from Luke Spring. Just a quick hand there to knock that ball out. We've got a penalty advantage, though.
Ball security is not number one today, is it? It's, we've seen it in the seconds game, and we've seen it in this one where it can be stripped and can be knocked out quite easily.
Time is short for Burnie, and they can't get this ball. Can't get this ball to Brett Bentley. Forced him to walk and get it, and then he's giving it over to Lehau anyway.
He's giving it to him for a tap. We'll look out.
Sione Lehau, he had a 10-minute break earlier in the match, so he should have been a bit more puff than Bentley.
Full of vinegar.
Again, he played most of that reserve grade game. Oh, the wide one. There's some space here, and Spring doesn't get there. Jimmy Donald. Oh, what a pass! That is unbelievable, that over-the-head pass. Exceptional work. And I can tell you what, Benjamin Accusey running an awesome line there. Who threw that? Samasoni Hafunga, I think. The over-the-head pass. Outstanding, and that's exciting rugby. And as you say, they never lie down. And a couple more of those, and who knows what's going to happen.
That's it. She's not over till she's over.
Just go back. Here he is. Oh, look at it. Over the head. Outstanding. Outstanding. Accusey looking. It was good work there from Churchill to come in and put enough pressure on there just to force Accusey to put that ball down out wide. Every point counts. And Kinema is going to take the conversion shot. Get a slightly different camera angle here. Camera 2 coming up. See if we can cross to camera 1 as he starts to move. Here we go, camera 1. And short. So no extra points there for Burnie. But back to 16 points in it. And Bryden Lowry's back on the field. It didn't seem like only 10 minutes for him off. Happened not that long ago. But I'm sure they've got it right.
Yeah, well, here we are.
Sam O'Keefe with the kick-off. Cast aspersions against his kicking earlier, being a front rower, but he does a great job there with the kick-off. Maybe not that time. Sorry, Sam.
Commentator's curse there. Oh, well, his second favourite part of it will go for a scrum.
Yeah, that's right. Why not? Well, yeah, it's hard to lose, isn't it? If I kick it out, I just get to go and bury my head and have a cuddle with the other team. All right, what you reckon, Burnie, you've got another one in them here? Only less than 5 minutes to go. 16 down, they need 3 tries. It's a long, long way away.
Given enough footy and enough possession, anything can happen. Hopefully Devonport doesn't drop their defence.
Interesting positional swap here too.
Good scrum there.
Tavalagi's moved up into the defensive line. Messy work back there though, knocked on. And just soaking up minutes is going to work all in Devonport's favour. But yeah, Connell Kelly in defence there, coming back right into the fullback position. And Tavalagi coming up into that first receiver position, into the 9-10 channel as a defender.
Yeah, Hudson's pretty good all the way across the back line and very useful tackler.
Yeah, interesting decision there. I don't know whether it's an injury, whether one of them's not wanting to be in that line, whether they're protecting. Hudson might have copped a knock and just wants to get out of the firing line. Maybe Sonny just wants to get his hands on the ball. Ooh, nice tackle. Easy one there. Easy one there from Sandys, and Spring gets done for not releasing. Been watching that dog running up and down the sideline on the far side. I'm surprised our cameraman hasn't been overly distracted by that. Usually gets...
Johnny Curtis's dog.
Yeah, John's right. Yeah. Oh, he gets up quick and leaves some space back there. Having a look. Nice work there from Accusey. He scored that last try and just told Sonny Tavalagi, sorry, Sonny, get out of here. I think there might be trouble here if they don't get with Bentley, though. And take him over the sideline. The pick and drive was not the right option there.
Not often Sonny gets bumped off.
No. No. But, there was just no one there with Bentley. I mean, we had the ability to see what was around him, and the pick and drive there was not the right option. He's going to hobble back. The Walking Dead. Someone feed that man some brains.
Yeah. That was Zombie Brett back at it.
He's been outstanding all day, really, and
he has. He's had a lot.
Played 2 full games. You know, that's madness.
160 minutes of footy is
absolute madness.
80 minutes is enough for most people, and for him to back up and do it again, especially to go from 2s to 1s, is definitely definitely talks about his character as a player.
Spider-Man is having a tantrum on the sideline.
He would like Mum, and Mum is running the line, so he's been told.
Devonport all offside at the line out here. Assistants waving the flag, trying to get them onside. And Bernie with the line out win. Ball comes out now to the back line. They've been pretty dangerous out here. They've got the ball wide and get around Luke Spring. Gets the feed in the face.
Big palm in the face.
That's a no thank you. Talk to the hand. And Sandys comes in now. Quick ball. Oh, bad luck there. Griffiths hammers that one.
Don't think he wanted that.
Into Lamita. Just needed a softer pass out in front of him. And Bernie still trying to put points on, but there's not a lot left on the clock. We did have probably a few minutes break in the middle. I stopped the clock for some of that, but there'll be probably 4. Maybe, I wouldn't expect 4 or 5. I'd probably expect 4 or 5 minutes again.
Maybe something like that, yeah, but I wouldn't expect it to be too much.
No. And with the game, not that the referee really gets to decide, but with a margin of 16 points, I think playing out every second of the game is not that important. I think both teams would rather just come out of this as unscathed as possible as well.
Ruben just wants you because you've been away from him too.
It's all happening. Becca Escobar out here on the sideline being official, and she's being missed.
She is, indeed. Camden Churchill's moved in halfback by the looks of that. Not his first roll of the dice. He was quite impressed to get a start at half a couple of games back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems to have been a bit of an ambition of his to play at number 9.
Who's been the regular start there throughout the season?
Well, Goldie when he can get there.
Yep.
Josh Gold or Hudson or even Sonny.
Yep.
But numbers and a few other factors. Yeah, so he was told by a coach a long time ago that he'd never start as a 9. And yeah,
Camden.
Yeah, Camden.
Yeah, right.
I think he loves the fact that he actually gets to have a go at it.
So Tavalagi tries to kick that one and doesn't find touch. Instead, he finds Benjamin Accusey.
Oh, Jimmy Donald.
Nice
there.
tackle from Jimmy Donald. Jimmy's been great today. He's just such a consistent defender.
He's a
Boom.
He's a good workhorse.
Stolen that one. Well done. That was a really interesting scenario there too, because the tackle came from behind, and 2 Devonport players waiting right in front. And as soon as the tackles hit, Burnie players gone to ground. Matthew Young and someone else off his right shoulder both standing there waiting for it, and Youngie's just stolen that as easy as you like. Another fine kick from Luke Bryan. Owen DeHaan. Surprised he didn't just walk up and just try and take the line out throw there.
Just try and snake one in.
Blue shirt probably gave that away. Hey, what's going on over there? Jerry's standing with the team. Game's over, I think he thinks.
Oh no, he's, yeah, I think he's.
He normally spends his time running up and down the in goal, or well away from the field.
I think the new rules are you're not allowed to.
Yeah, right. Oh, hello. Forward pass.
Fair enough.
So if you hit me, that's forward.
Yeah. No, I think coaches nowadays have to spend their time either with the team or in the periphery, in that box kind of section. So
when we were up at Burnie, Jerry spent the time standing about 5 metres off my left-hand shoulder. We had a few conversations in the middle of the game about that final try. And I said, I don't think it was a try. And he goes, I think it was a try. In fact, he might have even said, I know it was a try. Anyway, Burnie, I reckon, a last shot at it here. The kick, bit desperation, but sits up too, and they've got it.
Oh, Sonny
Tavalagi makes a nice tackle.
Jimmy
through the hands.
Good tackle as well.
Not there though, ball's knocked, and
Jimmy Horrigan with a great tackle there.
There it is. So Devonport hang on to third place on the ladder. Burnie will have to travel back down here again. It's a long way. Long way from Burnie to Devonport. Certainly better than an outcome where they had to travel to Hobart or even Launceston for a final. But next week we will see this game replayed right here for a do or die scenario. So Devonport will go with some confidence into that one, though Burnie, having had at least 6 players out here today, having played probably 80 minutes already, that'll be something that they will bolster their confidence during the week as well. So I'm sure there'll be plenty of smack talk between Burnie and Devonport during the week. But thanks, Nipper, for your time. Really appreciate it.
Not a problem. Thanks for having me.
Good luck next week. Hope you get a run on.
Yeah, mate. Well, no, I don't know. Everyone's been pretty sharp today.
Owen probably didn't play a lot though, did he? He came off pretty early, I think. So you might have.
I don't know,
you
mate.
might have it over the top of him. Anyway. Well done to the Bulls, 36-20 winners over the top of a tiring Burnie in an entertaining game. But that's it for the season. So next week we'll have a game between Launceston and Taroona to earn a week off. And as I said, we'll have a game here between Devonport and Burnie, and the loser of that gets the summer off. And we'll be back with you next week. I'm not sure where we'll be, most likely at Launceston, but stay tuned and look on the TRU socials to find out where you can catch next week's stream. And we are done from Devonport.